All right. Hello, Gemini. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot reading for September 2023. Thank you so much. If you already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you enjoy the reading, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. So, Gemini, take what resonates, leave the rest, and we're just going to jump right into your reading. Each stack here is for each week 1, 2, 3, and 4 of September. But first, before I forget, I have a tendency to do so, we're going to look at your crystal for the month. And you have ruby, and it says passion. It concerns your root and sacral chakras. So let's put that to the side. We'll come back to that later. We're now going to look at your tarot cards for each week. First week, you have the Palace of Swords. Now, there are some bonus cards in this deck, and this is one of them. Second week, the Ten of Swords. Third week, Strength. And the last week, Seven of Wands. All right, Gemini, give me a moment. I want to see if there's any additional messages before we continue. Well, I'm definitely picking up your mental energies are working overtime for this month of September. You're really taking some time out to, what I want to say, to think things through. All right, so your first week in September, you have the Palace of Swords, which isn't a card that you're necessarily going to find in the Rider-Waite deck. This is actually visualize like a home base where you're able to think things through clearly. So it's an environment or a space that you have available to you, Gemini, where you can get some clear thinking. This is an area, an environment, the Palace of Swords in this deck, kind of like an observation deck. It's usually above the clouds. It's for more efficient perception rather than like luxurious living. Very different from the other palace cards. We see a lot of wings on this card, so that's suggesting, Gemini, your ability to overcome specific biases. You're attaining a global perspective on things. So the palaces are where the people of the court go to for specific reasons. This one is for a space for clear thinking. So it can be an indication, since that is coming in right at the beginning of September, that you're really thinking things through. You're spending some time, like a special spot, if you have a room or if you have a favorite place that you can go to just kind of sort things out. This is supporting your mental energies, as there might be something, especially with the, we just recently had the full moon in Pisces, which brings on closure. It's cycles and phases and chapters of your life that could be coming to a close, or things that have, I don't want to say worn out their welcome, but things that were inevitable to end. So Palace of Swords is a specific place that you know of, Gemini, that you can go to really sort things out, think things through. Definitely It's someplace, it's pictured here on the card, someplace that it's similar to the Hermit card is what I'm trying to say, where you're going up to such a high level where you are definitely all alone in your thoughts. All right, so let's clarify. Ooh, the Page of Cups. And in doing so, expect the unexpected. I'm getting a hit here where something's going to take you by surprise. That might be why you're wanting to go and sort things out. Could be a situation or something popping up where you have to give a great deal of thought to it. So the Page of Cups always to me is expect the unexpected. So anything can happen as you're entering into the month of September. And with this being a general reading, it can be really so many different things. All we're getting to clarify here is something is popping up that maybe you're going to have to make a decision on. And it looks like you're really going to give it a great deal of thought, Gemini. Tea leaf card message. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Wow. Okay, that might be another reason why you're retreating. And speaking of that, some of you might be going off, over the holiday weekend, this first week, possibly to a retreat. Something where you can rest and relax and just recharge your batteries. That can also be the Palace of the Swords because you're alone with your thoughts. Well, I can tell you, Gemini, that this can be something where you're frustrated, some aspect of your life where you're wanting to break free. And specifically when this message comes up, don't rely on someone else to set you free. It's going to be up to you. And that's why it's falling in this first week of where you're retiring to like a favorite place to think things through. We'll have to see what the rest of the month shows to see if we get any more clarity on what is it here that you're thinking about in this first week. So, but I can tell you, your second week, you've got the Ten of Swords. This is kind of like overkill. This is your mental energies now just running 24/7. It's overkill for whatever it is that you're thinking about. So definitely, and I really hate the phrase, but overthinking it. Overthinking it. There's obviously a reason why you're spending so much time thinking about something. But this is saying the worst is over. It's the 10 energy. So certainly can be something that resulted from the full moon in Pisces that we had a few days ago. I do kind of feel that's part of it. Something has run its course. Something is, completed. So definitely this is overkill, Gemini. So no wonder you have to take a break, take a rest. Thinking about something could be in regards to your business. You're very frustrated, and you feel, especially with the energy, the frustration here, feeling tied down that you weren't making any progress certainly can be a leftover from the month of August. And we do have so many planets in retrograde right now, which is kind of putting the brakes on things. So let's clarify. Ooh, the Devil card. Well, whatever was restricting you, holding you back, tying you down, as we see here, that is over. This is the manipulation or the delay or just feeling like you're not making any headway. that is now over. It could involve a Capricorn. So in the workplace, could be a Capricorn coworker or a boss, somebody that was creating a lot of frustration for you. But that is now over by the second week. So let's look at your tea leaf message. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Well, for some Geminis, it's going to reflect the birth of a child, finding out you're pregnant. Certainly can be that you have been trying for a long time, maybe with a Capricorn. Now the worst is over. You might be finding out by the second week that you are indeed pregnant, or it could be when you're giving birth to a child if you're currently pregnant. Now for the other Geminis, this is in regards to the conception or birth of an enterprise. So some of you might be putting together some kind of different source of income. Entrepreneurial type of energy is what I'm picking up. So you might be doing something on social media. You might be setting up shop is the phrase that that my spirit guides are giving me. And whatever was holding you back previously, now that is over. Now jumping into the third week, you have the Strength card. This is Leo's card in energy. So it means business. That possibly whatever is over and done with, you're moving forward and you're going to have some hard work and patience ahead of you. So dig down to your deep inner strength, Gemini, as it's kind of like an all-in attitude that you're going to need. It's either all in or all out. So that's the phrase that I'm getting. Some of you, you're either all in or you're out. But I do feel that there is something new coming about. And again, might be something where you're partnering with someone and it's kind of like the terms are you're all in or you're out. It is something that I feel is leading you in the right direction, especially for those of you that do have a business. There's something I'm picking up, possibly dealings with a Leo. Since this is Leo's card, it might be Leo, either your boss, a partner, whether it's a love partner or a business partner, where they're kind of setting the terms saying you're either all in or you're out. So clarifying this, 5 of Wands, there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of differences of opinions. So definitely this can be in regards to relationships around you where maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, especially during this third week here. There might be an opportunity or an option, or somebody's offering you something to get involved with, Gemini, and they're saying, well, you got to be all in or you're out. So I feel it's something that might be a bit of a risk. 5 is a very shakes things up, Gemini. So this could be shaking up in a good way, something very excited that you want to be a part of, or it could be something else where financial of nature, where it kind of shakes things up and you're not sure if you want to take a risk. But I see something in the third week where you're making a choice, or you're getting like a proposal is coming to you where it's all in or you're out. Tea leaf card message, flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Oh, wow. And with the flute, and I'm looking at the flute, there are holes in this deal. Yeah. Something's not right. So Gemini, if there's something that's someone's coming to you, and this is saying a friend or a lover, it might not be somebody that you're married to, but maybe somebody that you are currently seeing. And there's kind of a proposition here, maybe moving in, or I see kind of like joining your money together. And someone is saying, and it could be a Leo, where you're all in or you're out. They're really setting some specific terms here, and I don't like the energy here. And it's saying you're going to be disappointed. Bitterly disappointed in someone that you trusted. So whatever's surfacing in the third week, if you're getting some kind of deal or option or opportunity, I would think twice. I would go to the Palace of the Swords, and that might be what you're doing for this month of September. Really thinking about something, thinking it through, but not liking the energy here. So I would be careful, during this third week. Last week, you have the Seven of Wands. And see, what you have here, all these wands down here, is this. You're keeping them at bay. You are in a position of advantage because I do believe you didn't fall for what was being discussed here. Something kind of risky. So you're in a position of advantage. Again, it is Leo's energy, but this is ruled by Mars. So you're being very assertive. You're like pushing people away. I think by the end of September, somebody is pestering you. Now, this could be a company pestering you, wanting you to sign up for something, or, definitely wanting you to buy into something. And you're in a position of advantage because you can just say no. But I feel like every day you're getting emails or some kind of ads or something from someone, a company, something. And you're not going to like what this is. So I do see you even blocking things on your phone because you're tired of getting this coming through. So last half of the month, Gemini, you've got someone or a company or somebody trying to, I want to say part money from you, trying to get money out of you. Okay, and to clarify, you're going off in a new direction. You're not taking advantage of anything that's coming your way this last half of September. You've got an idea here. So you're going off now in you're in a position of advantage. You're going off in a new direction. Might be a new idea that you're coming up with for maybe a project or a business. You're not getting involved in what I'm picking up here, this energy, where everybody's got a different opinion. You're researching something here, possibly. I just don't get good vibes here from the third week, where somebody keeps pestering you to either buy into something, and there's going to be holes in the deal or the contract or whatever it is they want you to buy. So you're going off in a new direction. You are taking a leap of faith, leaving this energy behind. Let's see your tea leaf card. Lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Well, that certainly could be whoever is pestering you. It could be some family, friends. It could be somebody that's trying to pressure you into a situation. And you just need to go to this Palace of Swords where you can be alone, get some mental clarity, control your anger. That certainly is a good idea. And now we know why Ruby is being suggested for you, Gemini. Control your passion. And that's in regards to, what's brewing, what you're going through this month. Something can be coming to a close. The worst is over. There's something kind of right behind it of someone trying to part you with your money. So very passionate energy. Certainly, there was mention here of disappointment in a friend or lover. The ruby is a very passionate lover's crystal. So having that with you could help you out in regards to keeping yourself grounded and centered and balanced. All right, Gemini, if you do have a yes or no question for the month of September, think about that now. And we're going to see what the angels have to say to you. So what's coming through for Gemini for the month of September? What does Gemini need to know? Here we go. Whoops. Perfect timing. Okay. Now, I certainly feel that this is in regards to the Fool card here. There's going to be a perfect time for you to go off and explore a new idea that I do feel that you're coming up with. It is an indication here with perfect timing to move forward with confidence. It's going to come more towards the very end of the month for you. The conditions will be better. So that's what you need to look for. There's something that's coming in the third week. Not a good energy. Bypass that because there's something so much better where the conditions will be perfect. Certainly timing element here with this card. So rest assured, you're going to come across a better time as you are taking off in a new direction. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, like the video, visit my website if you'd like to continue with a more in-depth private reading. Love and abundance to my Gemini family.